Hello, universe. Oh my god, my voice. Hold on. Sorry, my allergies are just obliterating me today. I felt myself speak and I was like, ugh. The rage of 1,000 pollen flying through the air, just annihilating my throat in that moment. It got a little bit weird towards the end there. I'm very sorry. Return sound to Factorio. We're currently kind of playing the waiting game. Oh, there is a Factorio Friday that came out today as well, which is exciting. Okay, this train is wasting fuel currently. We need to disassemble the other copper mine. I also need to fix that train. I just broke it kind of spitefully. Empty cargo inventory will do. Because right now there is exactly 0. Ah, yeah, you're just sitting there too. Gonna dismantle that train stop because there's literally just no resources here. We dug up the entire copper mine. So this won't be a stop anymore. Remember that one time I got killed by a train twice? That was pretty funny. I think this is the first time I've taken down like a proper train stop in a playthrough. I appreciate that we're sending bots to help me with this, but it's really not. Alright, whatever, you can do it. You may clear out all of the garbage. Alright, Starfarer, you're getting upgraded next. Are you heading on your way to Novice now? Fantabulous. You are the next one selected for upgrading, which is to say you're gonna drop all of your stuff onto Novice for now. I'm going to copy the main part itself, and then I'm going to just disassemble the entire ship, regrettably. It is much easier to do that than to... Okay, and I also want to copy the Artemis as well, not the Firefly, because Firefly is good for... How do you... Did I forget how to copy? What the heck's going on? I want to make sure I don't copy Firefly, because Firefly is built different. Cool. This will be another kind of slow one to build up. What I do want to check is... These are normal ones. These should all be available on the planet, assuming that Firefly dropped down the cryogenic plants. I think Firefly grabbed them. It's funny because the Starfarer was the one that I wasn't even going to upgrade in the first place. Why are you still requesting uranium? Oh, that was probably an old one you had set that was just getting delivered now. That makes sense. I will want to place this down so that we have the old groups here. I need to add a interrupt for fueling up. That is an uncommon one it's asking for. I did not see the uncommon dots on that, but I don't believe we have another uncommon one, so we'll just call it a normal fusion reactor. I didn't even swap the stream over yet. Remembered it before anyone called it out though, so that's got to be a victory, right? It's a weird Friday for me. I guess it's not weird. I just feel like I'm slugging along today. I got really lame. I got up really early. I mean, I stayed up later than I should have got up early. See, look, I told you I'm slugging. It's a rough one, but we made it. I saw that in the Factorio Friday posts that they're getting rid of what everyone, or at least a few people, suggested to me about doing recycling in space for basically free quality stuff. Which makes me glad I didn't commit to it, I guess, but also a little bummed out that I didn't spend more time doing it, if that makes sense. It was probably a cool experience to take advantage of. Okay, so that train stop is now completely kaput, so hopefully the copper trains will just focus on getting that other one instead of wasting fuel going there. It wasn't like the biggest issue in the world or anything. Our science is almost 1,000. That's crazy. We could technically crank it up more. Honestly, getting science productivity would be nice, but we still don't have any promethium. How's our fish timer doing? 3 hours, 6 minutes. We haven't popped out another fish in a few hours either, which is fine, but unfortunate because we're waiting on that uranium. The Starfarer will likely need a couple solar panels to get off the ground as well, so I'll set some of those down. And we need a request for... Actually, let me go just check. Does the Artemis have a request for fuel? It does. It's just called fueling. Okay. But that's not the proper one, but I do want to have that on the Radiant Starfarer as well. So we'll add a group. I guess there's a group sitting up here. Well, fueling is there. Set that. That fuel should be from a kilo. Perfect. And then for now, we'll set up a separate one. I guess we'll just change where that's fueling for the moment from novice. No, that's probably going to mess stuff up if other people are above it. I'm going to not set the fueling one right now. Well, we'll set it later, but I believe we can only have one thing requesting the fusion power cells of a specific quality. Okay, there's 50 on the planet only. I would have thought there to be more. Okay, so I'm going to remove this request and add in the fuel inline. Oh, it says like how people change these things. That's very fascinating. I didn't realize that there was like a list of the requests and change. Yeah, cryogenic science was spicy for a while. Starfarer also needs a request of like a very small handful of cold fluoroketone. I think it's called fluoroketone. That's what I keep telling myself anyways. From Novice, because we shipped some over there. I don't think there's any fluoroketone currently in a barrel, but we have a chunk of it right here. In fact, we have it unbarreled here. So we'll change this over to barreling fluoroketone. I think I'll just put a requester chest down here and just have like some steel chests or steel barrels in it, and then I'll just manually feed them in when I want to. They're not called steel barrels. They're just barrel. There we go. That way I can just toss a couple in and pull them out when I want to use them like that, without wasting too much extra fluoroketone. This will already be an excessive amount because 100 per barrel, so let's not go too crazy, and I'll definitely find the barrels in my inventory. Boom. 5 is already a good chunk of our stuff, so I think that that's just fine. Put those in there. Apparently we don't have any barrels in logistics storage anyways. We got another legendary rocket turret. Those were like the ones I was most worried about. Why is Gleba suddenly just panning out? I'm gonna set it to 2 now. You gotta roll 2 of them for me to be satisfied. Good job though. Ooh, I should have had... No, I can't productivity this anyways, but this had no reason to be quality modules. I keep putting quality modules in the legendary stuff like it's gonna pop out super legendary or something. Our blue science is gunked again. Why is our blue science gunked again? I thought I fixed our blue science. It's just slow. Was there a roboport I just obliterated and didn't think about? There must have been. There we go. The speed really does not go up that much. Electricity is yellow. Yikes. Sounds like someone's wasting a bunch of power somewhere. Spoiler, it's me. I'm wasting the power somewhere. No, don't craft one, dummy. I think I'm gonna just litter efficiency modules and all these less important modules. I never really had efficiency modules being like a core issue, but man, did they become one. I just don't want to upgrade the base yet. Once the ships are looking a little nicer, I don't mind nearly as much because we can just ship in the power. Oh, our furnaces are our highest users now. That's a surprise. Did I put speed modules in them or something? They all have quality ones and speed ones. I should probably, or productivity ones, I should probably upgrade that. That science went extremely fast since I said it like right before the stream, basically. So I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've freaked out that all the bases are dying. Let's take an artillery range up. Oh, blue circuits cover like the whole belt going upwards. It's crazy. I don't know why I was going to say we live in a society, but it did feel appropriate. Really playing on the razor's edge of our power. You know, it's probably because the rockets are going, so everything's just consuming a bunch of schmelting a lot. Probably going to be the next major upgrade for the base is to switch over to fusion power rather than fission. Which has a difference, because one of them is separating atoms and the other one is splitting them. Because I listen. Oh, that was artillery shell damage, not range. Whoops. Pretend that I put these in the right order. Honestly, damage might be a better idea. How much does it got? 10%? Ah, it's like nothing. I don't think we're in a one-hit nest anyways at that. These are all kind of stinky beacons too, huh? It's a shame you can't productivity beacons. I want to do a randomizer. Maybe I'll do that next for my Factorio stuff. Got through like another 10k of that as well. Oh, come on. I want it. All we need is the stupid uranium fuel cells. It's only a matter of time, she says. I mean, if we're going on rate, we should get it pretty soon. Imagine. I was hovering above it in hope. In dreams. Alright, I should just set up that other uranium spot instead of being so lazy about it. Hey, Flip, come on, uranium. You're actually just so right. I don't want to set up the other uranium spot. I'm gonna have to set a box around it instead of keeping it in my walls, because I'm not moving the walls that far down. It'll be fine, and I'm being a little whiny about it. Let me bring my entourage. That'll make me feel better. That's all I could really think to do, because we don't have enough uranium to like sustain how much we're processing it. Huge. We fish. Okay, so we got another turret and a fish this time around. Still waiting on the uranium. I am happy to see fish though. Look at us all hanging out, friends being all spiders and stuff. There's no way there's actually a red thing there. That's inside the walls. That's going to disappear when we approach. Oh, it's so tiny though. I forgot. Oh, and I have to bring the pipes out here too. Maybe there's more uranium like over here. I'm gonna go check to the east actually. Whoops, I unselected my spoods. The cluster has been reselected. Maybe there's uranium here. I would be way more tolerant if it was a bigger patch, I guess. And when I say bigger, I don't mean more dense. I just want like a wider area so that I can place more in one spot if I'm going to take the time to build that. So it's really not that bad, but I will need to defend it. We can turn off turret coverage as well. Maybe I'm being greedy, but I just want one that's like the size of this copper patch, and then I'll be like, sweet. This is uncharted territories we're stumbling into. Those poor biters. Oh, that's a cool place for oil to spawn. Like right on the edge of the cliff here. I don't know, it looks cool on the map at least. I don't really feel like fighting biters randomly. We can kill them, but I don't really see a reason to. I'm gonna just traverse through and look for that uranium. There's a stone patch over there. But no uranium, no trambampoline. Group up the gang again, move them out. See, now we're playing StarCraft on this blessed day. Oh, you watched the trambampoline? I sure did. It's honestly the kind of like energy I get when it comes to things like uranium. I really like it. I'd never seen it before. So I haven't seen Simpsons since like, God, it's gotta be maybe like 2005. It's been a while. Been a minute. At one point, my places where I lived, I guess, where with my family or alone, we just stopped having cable, so I just kind of stopped watching things. And then I never really got it when I moved out or anything. Yeah, I watched a ton as a kid when I was a movie I hardly ever saw it. Yeah, I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. I feel like I'm being uranium conked here. Do you think we could just drive right through this and kill everything? I knew the answer was yes, but I wanted to chance it anyways, as if it wasn't. Like, one of our shields almost broke. That's pretty significant. Uranium! Oh, that's a pretty hefty patch. That's way better than the one over there, right? Oh, yeah, it's like 3 times the size. It's a little further out than I would like, but I think that we might take this one. Uranium. We'll take him. Some oil patches here. How big is the oils? 3,000 and 25.98. Nothing to shake your nose at. Question is, how doth we want to get everything set up down here? And how do we want to defend it? This could be the use case for Tesla turrets. Maybe we'll start making some of those and shipping them over. Gosh, just watching them on the map just like melt is really satisfying. Sorry, that was probably profoundly loud. Maybe it wasn't that loud. It was kind of loud for me though. I'm not looking to jump scare anyone. People that use Miko's aid as a sleep aid, you go hard, know them. And I'm very sorry for jump scaring you. Map you finding fun like playing an old RTS? Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I get from him. I was always really bad at StarCraft, but I liked playing StarCraft, if that makes sense. Most of my fun from StarCraft was playing like the custom maps and stuff that people would make. People are so creative. People are probably still creative. But doing like gem tower defense and stuff. Oh, I should have a gem tower defense stream. I was certainly never like a competitive player though. Yeah, it was fun to watch though. I think I've always just enjoyed watching people that are like really good at things, play things and do things. My family was really big into watching sports and stuff when I was young, so I guess maybe I got kind of adjusted to it because of them. Okay, so I don't know the most efficient way to get out here. It might be build backwards because these spidertrons all have 10 roboports on them each, as well as 50 big electric poles. Because of that, it might just be more efficient for us to do this backwards, and I think we will go with that. So we'll do robot port, put that down over there, and then we'll put down a large electric pole. Copy it, find our max distance. Looks like this is the sweet spot. Copy those. Then we can just follow the line. I don't think that they'll attack these power poles and roboports. They might, the biters. I imagine they're going to expand before I can get out here. I should have sent them with some radars and stuff too. I did not, because I was foolish to believe that it was unnecessary. Wonder how I should deal with these. Like, I could potentially wall off like a path. Maybe I could wall off a train path. That could look kind of cool, actually. I might do that. It sounds kind of nice. And then just attach an artillery wagon to the train to spite everyone. Because heck 'em. The biters started it. Oh, this is really nice. This is way quicker than just letting the biters do it. I have to imagine this is the play. I remember, this kind of ages me a little bit. I was playing, it had to have been Diablo 2. I was playing Diablo 2, and I was really bemused by the fact that the Necromancer character, oh, these work as little radars, I forgot. The Necromancer character in Diablo, if you were wearing specific armor sets on them, the character's stomach would either be visible or not visible. And young Miko thought this was really funny, but I couldn't spell the word stomach at the time. Because let's be honest, it's kind of an atypical word. It's not like I was dumb, not any more dumb than I am now, I suppose. And so I was trying to express this to one of the people that I was playing with that I had met online. And I had said, look, this is like the craziest thing ever. I didn't say it, look, it's the craziest thing ever, but I was like trying to express it. I was like, aha, it's so funny. Look, tummy, no tummy. And they were like, tummy, what are you, like 12? And I was like, I don't remember how old I was at the time, but it really stuck with me that I couldn't spell stomach and someone was immediately like ready to label me as being super young. I still think about it sometimes. You know, like how you can think back to a memory and you still feel kind of embarrassed? I get that thinking about that specific thing. So whenever I think about Blizzard games, I start to think about that. Tummy, no tummy. Because I was like, these people are cool. They think I'm cool. I'm hanging out with them. We're all playing. This paladin player is really nice. Like, this will be great. My cousin was super into things like Diablo. He's really nice to me and my sister and was like showing us the ropes of a lot of game stuff. And he even ended up giving me like 3 of the 4 discs required to play like Baldur's Gate 2 or something. But the other one he said he sat on or something, so it wasn't working. So like I couldn't actually install it. But I thought it was really nice that he gave me them anyways. But he's the one that like introduced me to like the concept of Diablo and stuff. and was like, he gave me and my sister these I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. They were like bootleg's not the right word, but they were like burn discs. They were burn discs of Diablo, and for some reason like they weren't fully in black and white. I still don't know why to this day, but it's like you could play Diablo on this like burn disc without a key, but it was all in black and white. It was a whole thing. It feels like a fever dream now that I'm like talking about it. I wasn't allowed to play D2 online because my mom was scared of predators. Also, we had dial-up and she didn't want me tying up the phone line. Oh my god, true that. Took 5 months for me to wear it down and let me buy it because of the M rating. This is tough too. I got a game given to me by that same cousin. I guess it was by my grandfather technically, but the cousin encouraged my grandfather to give it to me. And at the time, the game's rating was T for teen. And my mom was like, no chance you're playing this. It'll be... snowball's chance in hell that you're gonna play this. And then she just forgot about it and I just started playing it like a month later. It was awesome, truly formative. Maybe it's a copyright protect thing. It could have been, I don't know. I just remember very distinctly it was Diablo 1. It was in black and white, but it worked and the disc looked really like scuffed. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a game. Got me all nostalgic today. No chance I have gates made somewhere. I apparently had some somewhere. Okay, so let's make... The mall is almost capped out. We've almost reached our peak potential. Gate, and then we'll boop bop that. I had the demo for Diablo 1, it scared me, but I loved it. It scared the crap out of me too, but like, I felt like I was in, I mean, I think I'm just like a nerd at my heart, you know? So like when it comes to video game stuff, I just was like, this is like it. I'm not saying it awoken something in me because that sounds weird, but I don't know. I always loved the idea of it. Since I was young, like, and my mom would sit me on her lap and play Mario Bros. And she'd jump every time that she like pushed the jump button. I think like that kind of stuff, like she would jump in the chair basically, and I do that kind of with games too, so I wonder if I got it from her. I must have. But that kind of stuff really like endeared me, and that kind of like liking video games when I was young. It was very, very fond memories. Man, I'm super nostalgic today. I wonder what it is. Maybe something in the air. This is the on-ramp, right? Yeah, this is the on-ramp. I guess this is technically the off-ramp. My mom played a lot of Lemmings. Lemmings is so... I was going to say underrated, but maybe it's not underrated as much as people just don't really know what it is anymore. I never played Lemmings myself, for the record, but I am aware of its game. That's cool, though. Something that I do love is anytime my mom and I go to like we don't go to the casino super often, for the record. We've been there, I guess we've only been there once, but if we go somewhere that has an arcade machine and there's like Dig Dug or something, my mom loves that kind of stuff. So we'll always spend some time hitting up old arcade machines. I would love to get a couple arcade machines at some point, but I think they're like pretty expensive. So that's a pipe dream for another time. And my mom loved Dig Dug. Pretty sure she still does too. I gotta extend out our Roboport a little bit. I'm being profoundly silly with my setup here. I don't know how far I want these walls to actually go, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna just have them go out a little bit. I've changed my mind on the wall design. I like the idea of them just being a little protected on the on-ramp. I don't think they'll attack the train. Maybe they will. One of my friends from high school made his own arcade machine with an emulator and a computer in a box. It's really cool. That sounds amazing. I wish I had that kind of like skill. I've kind of talked about it before. I would love to one day work on older electronics. I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. Especially Game Boys and stuff. I don't know why. Being able to restore old pieces of technology just always sounds so appealing to me. But I'm not like super technical or great with my hands, so, you know, that might be a problem. I'm gonna do a little pro gamer trick, as they say here, and just reuse this intersection for this specific uranium. The only thing is we need to make sure that this uranium mine is named differently and there's a dedicated train for it. Because this is gonna be a one-way trim. I think it'll be fine. Right, I wanted to start making those Tesla turrets. How is the Starfarer looking? Not bad, but not great. It seems less geared up than I would have expected it to be, which makes me believe that things are scuffed. Okay, there's only one cryogenic plant available? That's a big surprise to me. We'll make a custom minimum payload of 1 then. I thought I brought over 9. And we would have only used 2 so far, I think. Let's downgrade these to normal ones. I mean, actually, aren't those normal ones already? Maybe they are. It's probably the normal turrets that's giving us trouble. Getting the turrets up, like the default turrets, is going to be big enough to like get us on the board, I think. My issue is like, I don't want to say I'm too ambitious, but I kind of am. I'll always be like, I want to learn this, I want to do this, and then I get bogged down by like wanting to learn a million things at once, and then I get kind of burned out, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's like, I feel like personally it's better to spend time trying to do things than, you know, stagnating basically. I don't know, I just like doing way too much at once and then getting overwhelmed, I guess. That's my charm point. Forgot you can copy trains. Do you think I could just smack this over the entire site? Ooh, I forgot we need the sulfuric acid as well. It's a bit of a pain, but not the end of the world. This does kind of fit like perfectly over the site though. That's actually big for us. I think I'm gonna smack this. Oh, I'm gonna smack this down here, but I'm gonna trim this part specifically and put it over here. I don't know exactly where yet, actually, so I'm gonna just store it for the moment because I need to figure out where the actual train stop's gonna be. Once I have the train stop slotted, I can have a better idea of where everything's going. I'm assuming the bots can't see that high, and that's why they're not building up there. Yeah, so let's get an extension up there first, and we'll play it by ear. And see what it looks like in a little bit. Anything worth doing is worth half-assing is what I used to say to keep me free and paralyzed. I like that. Like, unironically, that's... I remember reading something that was similar to that effect where it's like, first make it or whatever. You can make it good later. You can make it like crappy now and then make it good later, effectively. Which is like... yeah, just do something, but it's better than nothing. Even if it sucks, you've learned something. That's how I feel with Blender stuff, trying to learn how to do like animations and stuff. I don't feel like I'm good at it yet. I feel like I need to put in a lot more time to get even like okay at it. Wow, that's a surprise that I'm missing substations. Am I actually missing substations? There's no chance, right? Substation. How could this happen? Why? How did that happen? Why is there just suddenly inaccessible substations? Very strange. I just like admiring my raw fish every now and then. I wish they let the spidertrons do that. I guess it's not a big deal if they didn't. I should place one of these like over here as well and just have the spidertrons do it. Will they do it if they're standing on it is my question, I guess. Let's see. They will. They'll take priority. Cool. No power yet, but that will be fixed in a little bit of time. Honestly, I could probably fit a few more drills over here too. Not many, but a couple, so we'll take him. Is that lined up? It doesn't look lined up. Nah, it's not lined up. That's better. I think I can also fit a few more on the top here, so let's move that regrettably upward a little bit. This is nice though. Having all these extra drills will be a big difference. I think I'm gonna just have these zoop down over here and plug into this line. Shouldn't be a crazy difference either way. We can always upgrade them to green belts. Now, crazy idea. Can we make sulfuric acid on site? Sulfuric acid is just sulfur, water, and iron plates. Sulfur is petroleum gas and water. So as long as we have water, which we do like a few feet away. Coal there. Is there an iron nearby? Yes, but no. Unlucky. It's wild that's it's called raw fish, but there isn't a cooked fish. It's true, because that means you just take a big old chomp out of fish. Although, do you heal with fish anymore? You do. It's whatever mod pack I was playing, you don't heal with fish and instead take damage. Hey T, how's it going? Okay, so this is going up. My question is, do I want to surround the whole thing? I think the answer is probably yes. Whoops, let's not do what I just did there. That's not what we call a pro gamer move. Good, my grandma's surgery went well and she's in recovery. That's awesome. I totally forgot that was today. I'm so happy to hear. I'm heading to golf? What a way to round out the day. Everything's coming up T, truly. No, unironically though, I'm super happy to hear everything was good. Fantastic news. This is probably overkill for this, but I've never really done this kind of design. Like, usually when I claim an area, it's pretty close to my base. Surfer is waiting on a bunch of foundries? Really? We don't have any? Really? I'm super surprised we don't have any foundries. I should have just sent you over to Volcanus. You could probably make it to Volcanus if I just give you like 1 or 2 foundries, to be honest. Yeah, because you've got at least bullet production right now, which is better than nothing. What? I'm sorry, is that a... Heck yes, uranium moment? It happened? Oh my god. I can't believe it. The dopamine is real. I don't even have to do all this. I'm still gonna do it. Heck yes, uranium moment. It's real. Also, you guys go murder everyone over there and then come back home. Have a nice time. I can't believe it. Oh my god, it's finally over. I get like the victorious music and everything too. Yes, we finally rolled it. I can't believe it. Dopamine receptors received. Wonder how much of an improvement it would be to do legendary uranium fuel instead of fission. Or instead of fusion. Oh, I'm so excited. I knew it. I knew today would be the day. Oh, I'm almost a little sad about it. I mean, I'm not like super sad. I'm happy, but like this was like what I wanted to like round off my playthrough. So like I'm glad that we've made it. Oh, there it is. There's really no modules that we need to put into it. Let's just send it. Oh, right, we have to upgrade this first. We got to patiently wait for this to roll out. Today's portable fission reactor legendary 1. 1.88 megawatts is pretty significant. And then there's number 2. Oh, I can't believe it. It crafts so fast. There it is. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy moly. Well, obviously we gotta soup it up and take it for a spin. That is so cool. I'm so happy about that. It's got 54 rocket range. How much is it on this one? 36. Oh, I love it. If anything happens to Spidertron, I'm not gonna be okay. Oh, it even has a little symbol. This is to redeem the green one. Gotta make it like a goldish color, right? That gold, that looks gold to me. It just looks the same. Heck yes, uranium moment. True that. I can't believe it. What do we fill it with? It could fit so much garbage in it. Now we gotta fill it with legendary portable fission reactors. I wouldn't try to do that unless I had Cova Rex with legendary going. That seems like such a chore. We can certainly fit a good chunk of portable roboports in here, though. Oh, there's portable personal roboport Mark IIs that exist? I didn't know that. What do they take? Is that like a thing you can make? Ah, superconductors. Okay, that's probably why I'd never made one. That's funny. You can put fusion reactors in it, right? That's a good point. Do we have any? I don't think we have any made, but the Artemis can grab some. Let's soup it up and then take it for a ride. Wait a minute, we don't have any of those sitting around. Don't do it. All right, that's fine. Thanks for doing it. Oh, it takes a fission reactor. Let's ship one over. We got some time. I was expecting to have to stall out like a lot. You know, that makes sense that you can't make that in there. It does actually kind of track logically. What are you making before? I think you're making that. That's fine. Honestly, I think I'm going to pick you up temporarily. Just because this spot is like prime real estate. I'm so happy about the spidertron. Okay, so we need to get a portable fission reactor over there. Should be easy enough. Firefly should be sufficient to get over there as well, so we'll send some over on Firefly. Thankfully, it's not actually that bad to make one. Do we have one set up other than this one? Probably not. Sure do. Oh, it's so slow, though. We're gonna have to fix them. Oh, there's a few personal roboports here as well. That makes sense. This was stuff I was making for the The spidertron. We can get a starter pack and then upgrade some stuff. There's so much space. Whoops. You could fit so many legs in this bad boy. Slaps roof of spidertron. Okay, you can't fit a crazy amount. You can kind of fit a crazy amount of legs in this bad boy. I didn't realize that the more roboports you had, the more max robots you got. We need to like pick our design better because we can certainly fit more if we reorganize things in a proper way. Are there any odd things or single lane things we could fit in there? I think the roboport range goes up too. The roboboport range. That's crazy. That's really, hold on. I have to be in map view, I think. Yeah, I know we've got Fimsh. You know what? We have a second one now. Emotional support fish. Okay, now you're getting kind of quick. I was so prepared to have to like have this be mining for like 30 million years before it actually did anything. I kind of expected to spit out another one now, just for the sake of it. I'm glad we weren't really far behind. I like the fish on the map too. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Make a request for you, and we will do portable fusion reactors. We'll just ask for 20 of them. Should be 20 available. There's 4 on the planet and 12 on the way. I figured it would have already rebuilt enough. I'm surprised. Where was that again? It's somewhere down here. Probably just craft kind of slow. It's fine. I should turn off this as well. I already turned this off again. Oh, I love it. My little golden spood. Being able to cut out more of these will be nice. I actually don't know the difference between a fission reactor and a fusion reactor, to be honest. I meant to make one for myself forever ago, but I never got around to it. Oh my god, the robot limit is so much bigger on the Mark IIs as well. Heck, I should have set those up. What the heck is a beam? Oh, it's an ammo. Oh, okay. Weird. I never noticed those at the bottom of the PDA before. Where are the backpacks? Okay, so that's 750. Holy moly. Alright, so one of these is stronger than 3 of those. Is it the same amount of space? I didn't actually pay attention to that. I should have. 4x4, 4x4. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty significant upgrade, admittedly. Congrats on the boy, I appreciate it. Gonna have so many leggies, you're actually so right. Sorry, I'm just like so... I'm hyped about this. This is like... This is big for me. Highlight of my long period of time. Okay, that's fine. We're going to send you over to Aquilo. Passenger present as well, and we're gonna go pick up the stuff. I'm surprised there's no achievement for a legendary spidertron. I guess there's no real reason to, since eating a legendary fish is one, and that's probably the hardest step to accomplish in it. Maybe that's not the hardest step, actually, but it's like the one with the most requirements. Because you need tech all the way from... I guess you need a kilo for legendary altogether. But to get like the proper nests in your base that you can breed, you need to go to a kilo and get that research at least. All right, let's go out to Aquilaroni. The inductor has just been going between these two. What's the Artemis doing? Is it just sitting around waiting? Ah, right. So the circuit conditions don't work anymore. I remembered that I had to fix that, which is fine. There's not apparently a lot on the planet. Time pass will add 60 seconds. So I can start doing its trips again because we're going to need more materials. I'm so glad that the alarm went off. That could have taken so much longer. Oh yeah, we're turning all the carbon fiber into rocket turrets. Well, good news. We have another one. The next spidertron is on the way. We should probably... we even got some legendary carbon fiber. Dopamine receptors. I need to, like, chill on what I've done. At least the carbon got fixed. I'm gonna dismantle one of these. I still want to have it running, but maybe that'll give us a little bit more carbon fiber for the rest of the game. How much? Actually, wait. How much carbon fiber does this use? This uses 0.2 per second. How much do these produce? Okay, this should be fine now. Other than the fact they spit out quality ones, which are filling this up, so I'll probably rip the quality out of them for now. Just so we can get back on track for actual stuff. But yeah, no, I gotta wonder what's the plan? What should I do? Should I continue doing stuff in here? Should I go for Prometheum Science? Should I play a mod? I really want to do a randomizer. Maybe I'll do that as like a break in between because I've really been itching to play a randomizer. Doesn't necessarily have to be a randomizer of Factorio, but I think it'd be fun to do because I haven't had too much experience with them, and I think that there's some really wacky settings you can set. So maybe I'll do that. That'll be fun. Two-faced. I really like balancing productivity and speed modules. I don't know why. It just feels so efficient to do. In spite of not being an efficiency module. I just realized that this one was in speed beacon range, so it was just getting conked quality the whole time. A little bit late to matter, but still, you know, something that happened at least. Cool, so that's better. Okay, so the Starfarer is missing a few things. I'm gonna have to micro something over there. The inductor probably feels... I mean, maybe I can make the Starfarer make a request for ammo and I can slip it onto the belt somehow. If I could do that, that would be enough to get me on board. I do see an avenue for slipping ammo onto a belt. So I'm gonna do that really quick, I think. Filter, we'll filter it for ammo, and then I'll just make a request for like 1,000 of it or something. Although I think ammo is like... Do we not have any fusion generators? That's actually a real problem too. I thought we had more fusion generators. Right, there's a logistics button. Oh, look at that legendary spidertron member of Network 5. We do have 3 of them. But you can only ship like 4 at a time or something without a special request, I think. I really wish you could just tell the ship to disregard limits for things like that. Yeah, it wants 5 specifically. Cool, 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 cool. Everything's looking groovy past that. Let's also make our request for that ammunition that we were talking about. It's only 100 per rocket capacity, but let's set it at 500 ammo. I think that'll probably be enough to make it over to Vulcanus. Do we have fuel cells? We do have some fusion cells. Not many of them, but we have some. The important thing is to get the process started, but... Oh, I also didn't set up for that, did I? Did I send up the thingies? I'm guessing another ship grabbed the fluoroketone. That's my prediction, is that one of these has a request for it. Oh, good. It's collecting some. Huh, weird. I thought the Starfarer would have had it because we made some. Did I just keep it on me or something and I got distracted? Yup, that's what it was. Spoiler. Fluoroketone all the way down. Okay, so for the Starfarer, we will add a request for 5 of it instead of 10 of it. The custom and payload will be 5. Then we'll quickly remove a few of these to do the thing we did before, which is to add an assembler that offloads a little floor code. This is so weird. I feel like I'm doing something wrong or I've missed something. It's just so bizarre to me. Fluoroketone. Empty. Like, I feel like there should be some way to get fluoroketone without just barrels and stuff in space. There's probably something and I'm just missing it. Cool. Hopefully that'll be enough to start it now. Hey? Oh. Oh, your day of reckoning is coming, biters. Your day of reckoning is coming. I also want to set up automation for Tesla turrets. How are they made? I guess we'll just make like a mall spot for it. God, our little mall area got so messy. I learned so much in this playthrough though. Oh, I feel like so happy right now. Going to space or whatever was like fine. Who cares? I mean, okay, actually going to space is sick. I love space. Going to the solar system edge was cool. It was easier than I expected when limiting the ship, but maybe, you know, going at full speed would be a whole separate challenge. I'll try to do it at some point. But the legendary spidertron is so cool. It's kind of like pulling like a shiny card out of a pack or something, you know? That holographic Charizard that you give to your friend because she really likes Charizard, and you're like, Charizard's fine, but I like Bulbasaur more. And then it turns out that that card is worth thousands of dollars in like, I don't know, 20 years or so, hypothetically. What was I looking for? I got distracted. Right, Tesla turrets. It's not called Tesla turrets. It's probably only made in a EM plant, if I were to guess. That makes more sense. Sure, you can blow up that wall. I don't mind. There we go, Tesla turret. Let's put some quality modules in here. Oh, it needs a Tesla gun. Okay, hold on, I see you. I was unaware of your game until now, but I am now aware of what you bring to the table, and I'm sorry for disrespecting that initially, because egg on my face, really. I was like, I can just skip making Tesla guns. Nope. Well, everything's in boxes at least. Oh, what a waste of foundation that is, though. That one hurts a little bit. Oh, well, it's fine. I do need purple goop. I didn't even notice that. You know what that means? It means we reclaim the foundation. No, don't do it. I changed my mind. Oh god, I've ruined everything. Then they just blew up a cliff out of spite at the end too. We're just gonna move this down here near the purple goop. Do you think we have the foundation to supply this? I'd actually really like to put it here. I'm thinking we're light on foundation. Yeah, okay, we don't have nearly enough. Just somewhere near the goop would be nice. How about here? Does this fit? Perfect. Like a glove, in fact. Let's remove that request for that. Can we collect that as well? Okay, so I'm going to change this one into a Tesla gun instead. And I would like to, if we can, do a little bit of belt foo to get our goop over there a little bit easier. I guess pipe foo would be more accurate. It's still a recognized martial art, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. I hope that works as a throughput on it. It does. Perfect. Cool. I want the quality modules in the other one. I'm too lazy to set up the full design right now, so I just want these fitting out normally. Cool. Okay, so how many turrets is it for each one? It's just 1-to-1? Perfect. So these are going to be nice. We can just slam those down. Hopefully they'll be fine, and it'll give us a reason to do, like, electric damage. I love passive productivity in these buildings. They're the best. Awesome sauce. So we'll leave that as is. I can't believe how easy superconductors are to make. In my mind, they were going to be way worse, but I have a single thing that's produced like a gorillion superconductors. How is the Starfarer looking? What? What do you mean there's 0 on the planet? Didn't I just ship it up? Something's messing with me. What is going on? You're importing fluoroketone from a different planet. Where is the fluoroketone? The Artemis picked up some from the source. Oh, legendary space science. Why doth you not send it down? I guess there's no request for it. I didn't realize we were making quality space science. Where is the fluoroketone? It's literally received none because it would have barrels outputting if it had any. Oh, is it in here and I'm dumb? There's no chance it's in here. What? Because, like, it can't pull from this. I identify that that was a blunder. Like, sure, egg on my face on that one. But where is it? I definitely shot it up. I'm losing my mind right now. Oh, is it reaching for it? No, it's just turning. Where is it? Where did it go? The milk factory didn't take it, right? No. I have no idea where it went. Whatever, I'll get more, I guess. I swear. Superconductors sound like crazy future tech. I can understand that. Okay. Okay, I have 10 barrels of fluoroketone. I'm gonna hand deliver this because I don't trust anywhere. This spidertron is so fast. Maybe it's how fast spidertrons normally are. It's one of those things where you're like, it's red so it's quicker, you know? Okay. It just automatically took 5 fluoroketone from me in spite of no automatic requests. And just yeeted half of it in spite of the whole thing being available. And I can't take out the other part. There we go. Alright, well, at least this should be arriving now. Cool. And we got the ammo that we requested as well. Which means ammo should be on the belt somewhere. It's probably been going for a little bit. Ah, yeah, cool. So there's at least ammo going around to things. Once the fluoroketone hits, things will be fine. Here it goes. I don't even want to turn off the fish alarm. I just like seeing it there. Kind of gives me dopamine that I don't really deserve to get. Oh, so close. Come on, little inserter arm. Speaking of inserter arm, holy cow, some of the Factorio news was crazy. Like the inserter arm stuff especially. Girl, you deserve the dopamines. I appreciate that. Yeah, the flipping lanes of inserts, crazy stuff. Genuinely, like... I was always under the impression that the reason that you couldn't do that and that mods had it or whatever was like deliberate. Because they wanted you to play it in such a way where you had to do your build designs around it. So the fact that it's like a built-in thing now, I mean, it's going to be able to make things a lot more easy to be compact. I think it's good for like newer players and stuff too. I still consider myself to be a newer player. Come on. Kick on the fluoroketon. Almost. Okay, there we go. Everything else just fires on immediately. Cool. So we'll detach that now. Okay, the Starfarer is up and running. We'll dump this ammo. I should have made that a stack inserter. That was a bit of a blunder, huh? That's better. Solution of horizontal flipping is so elegant too. Yeah, I one thing I liked in the blog especially was them showing that like drills, for example, will like show what part of the drill it outputs on now. So like this normally looks like this, but you can have like the little arrow flip and everything. So it shows like more reliably where it'll be like on a bell outputting. It's really cool. I like it a lot. It genuinely, like, I wasn't like super excited about Space Age or anything because I wasn't super into Factorio. Nothing against it, of course. I didn't really get Factorio super well at the time. But I imagine this is a similar feeling to when that stuff was being announced because it's just such cool stuff. I'm super duper into it. Okay, so we're not going to be able to make rockets until we go get some foundries. That's really the issue right now. We have bullets, and all we need is bullets for traveling inside of the normal area. That there means that there is an excessive thing on the Artemis that I need to fix. Cool. Looks like our water's still chunking currently too. Just to a laxative oxide. We actually have no thruster fuel at all right now because of how bad the water is. I guess I can ship up some water to get it started too, potentially, but I don't know if that's worth it. I want to be able to ship stuff from platform to platform. I think they said that that was going to be possible, maybe. Okay, we can take this out. Currently, we just need some oxide to get the water going. Though we weren't breaking turrets before, or breaking whatever the heck they're called, asteroids, not turrets, so we probably just weren't making any. We'll got to give it a little bit of time, but then it should be good to travel over and pick up its rockets. So the Radiant Starfarer is looking mostly upgraded now, which is nice. We can totally dock another one at some point. Oh, apparently the logistics requests here aren't even waiting for the cargo to line up with the carbon fiber. So let me add that to this as well. It was good to hear I'm on the nerf space casinos in 2.1. So, okay, I want to note that I'm like, I don't want to say I'm a hypocrite, because that's not it. That's not the right word for it. I'm the kind of person where I will form an opinion on something instantly. And sometimes it's very difficult for me to get rid of that opinion of things. When I heard about the concept of just like repurposing things in space, I didn't hate it, but I was like, I don't really want to do that. It doesn't sound like good to me. I don't want to say it sounded cheesy, but I didn't like it. So when that was kind of one of my options for doing quality, I opted to not do it. So to me, it's like, it doesn't change much. I'm sure some people are going to be pretty upset about it, which is a bummer because I don't ever want anyone to be upset over something like that. But I don't know. It's probably for the best, right? I would imagine. If it was too OP, that's fine. I'm surprised that they noted that they're going to keep the low density structure the way it was, though. Okay, so we'll let you chill. Once you have some water, we'll send you off because you physically... Oh, you have a little bit of fuel. You just don't have any oxidizer right now. We'll chill while you fuel up, though. Why did I send Firefly over here? What was I grabbing? Oh, right. Actually, I was dropping off those, and then we were going to pick up the stuff for the spidertron so we can go on our little happy trip. Yeah, I kind of expected, what the heck it's called, the LDS to be changed, but it's fine. They say it's fine, then I say it's fine too. There we go, portable fusion reactors. We'll make a few of them. They seem pretty expensive, but you know, we're souping up the spidertron. Plus, we should have a pretty good stockpile of these quantum processors. I should have just unlocked this box and let it kind of go crazy on them. A kilo is so weird. I'm glad that I was able to cheat and use that one fluorine. I never ended up using the other ones, but this one was sufficient. Although it looks like it's like gunked right now. It says it's only 84%, so maybe this one's just overused. Whoops. Oh, are we already out of stuff to make more of them? That's fine. We'll take the one for now. I mean, the one is already a pretty stark improvement. So we will make a request for the one for now. Definitely don't want to put it in the fueling one. Instead, we'll put it here and we'll make a request for a single. I believe they only fit one on a ship anyways. Don't want to import from Novice though. Imported from Aquila Roni. I should probably start trying to put quantum processors on Novice as well. Probably not a terrible idea. Tax size is 20. I thought it was only going to be like 10. There's so much cryogenic science available on a kilo because I haven't been gathering it for a while because we didn't have the space. But look how much space that the Artemis has now. I almost called it the Nautilus. What the heck? Bringing me back to playing Maple Story. I miss Maple Story sometimes, although I think I just have that nostalgia for most games I played when I was young, or at least some of them. AFK for daily stand-up meeting. Enjoy. Hopefully it goes well for you. Alright, so we got our portable fusion reactor. Let's send it over to Novice. I don't think there's anything else we need. I mean, maybe we can grab some superconductors. Let's grab a couple superconductors. Superconductor, or not superconductors, quantum processors. I just ask for 200 because 200 can come on a single rocket. Probably nice to have some around. I don't know if there's much we can do with them. Oh, artillery shell range is about to go up, so we should check that out too. Probably gonna have to micro a few planets when that happens. Honestly, if we have the processor somewhere else, we can make this basically anywhere, which is nice. It doesn't need fluoroketone. It does need the fuel, though. Something I do want, which I think I'm going to set a kilo to do in the meantime, is I would like to get more, whatever these are called, the cryogenic, not cryogenic plants. They're made in cryogenic plants. These things, fusion reactors. I'd like to switch over Novice to them because clearly we're hurting for power, so feels like it'd be a good choice. Obviously, we want to put quality into them. Whoops. Oh, heck. It happened. Oh, look at all those shots. Look at that. They're all like beelining too, surprisingly. Gleba probably also fired some as well. Gleba did not. At least doesn't look like it. I'm really surprised Gleba didn't. Novice certainly is like, wow. Novice is like, this is my area now. Oh yeah, that coverage went way high. Can almost reach the other mine now. Obviously we don't have any turrets all the way over there though. I'm quite surprised that Gleba didn't do any at all. Because assuming that's right, that means that literally none of them are out that far. Maybe we just can't see them. Again, Novice is going to take some attacks, but it'll be fine. This is to be expected. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. If anything goes like really spicy, we'll send people over, but for now, that's fine. How's Firefly doing? I think the ship right now is just getting a little overwhelmed. Gosh, there's almost more behemoth spitters than normal things. I mean, there was more than normal. Behemoth spitters are a real problem. Everything else is fine for flamethrowers, but behemoth splitters can just cause such a tremendous amount of damage if they can get a few hits off. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Do I not have more fusion reactors? Or the bots are all tied up filling up this. That's what it is. Bots, you're doing great. This should be just fine. Again, flamethrowers are just so OP. They should probably nerf them, realistically. Although this is the first time that these corners have had to really do anything. Oh, no, these are the old corners. Yeah, some pretty big waves coming in, as expected. It looks like the artilleries are done firing. Nope, there's still a little bit more firing out as well. Probably that one little nest right there. There it goes. Alright, looks like it's all done now, at least. Wonder what the bots are doing all the way over here. Oh, they're supplying the robo ports or spidertrons. Let's have the inductor, while sitting there, make a request for those Tesla turrets. Oh, that's for 20 of them. How many are available on the planet? 20? 6? Only 6? Why only 6? Shouldn't we have a boatload? Fluid ingredient shortage. Alright, we actually have a good chunk of them available. I'm surprised how so many of them rolled uncommon. Assuming our power can keep up, let's throw some speed modules in these instead. Don't really need the productivity anymore. We're kind of overflowing on holmium. I mean, maybe we won't be with a little bit of time. I'm gonna do 3 speed and then 2 efficiency. I feel like it's a pretty nice balance for not breaking the bank on these. It shouldn't matter too much. Surprised we're not getting literally any electrolyte. I guess this is just slurping it all up when it gets there. We don't have speed 3s? Oh, we don't have speed 3s here. We need to drop those down as well. Doesn't the inductor have a bunch? No, it doesn't. I was thinking of another ship from another time. Guess we'll do speed 2. Ideally rares. We have those? Nope. We have one of them. How about speed 2 uncommons? Can you name spidertrons? You can absolutely name spidertrons. You want me to name one for you? I can do that. Oh my god, I don't even have uncommon speeds. What the heck was I doing? Okay, there's no way Fulgora doesn't have any speeds. I must be confused. I literally have no speed modules at all. Like literally zero. Like unironically. That's crazy. Yeah, Ogre Cap. Okay. Sure, you have a preference of which one? You know, I'll grab one. Ogre Cap's kind of gray, right? Let me grab one of these ones and we'll make it an Ogre Cap one for you. How do you make a gray color? Oh, actually, wait, that's looking kind of clean. There's your Ogre Cap, Spidertron. Spidertron, parentheses, Ogre Cap, end parentheses. Finished the anime, it was so good. Didn't you just start it? I'm glad you liked it, though. Did you end up watching the movie I recommended to you? I forget what it's called, but it's the one I watched with a friend. It was an Umasume movie that had Anya's Tachyon and Jungle something. It was a while ago. I forget the names. I'm sorry. I'm not super into Uma. I can't believe Fulgora just does not have speed modules. That's really shooken me. Did the inductor bring any Tesla turrets? It brought all of the Tesla turrets. What a homie. So we can test out Tesla turrets now, which is cool. So Tesla turrets. Tesla. What's the range like? Not terrible. They look kind of spicy. I like them. This might be overkill setup wise. I don't know how much power this will take either. I just think they're neat. Oh, that does fit kind of perfectly though. Can I fit one more? I can. That's probably good. I mean, it's not perfectly defended, but it's good enough. Let's look at the turret coverage itself, see how it looks. Oh, we can't see because they're still ghosts. That's fine. I started watching real races on YouTube and now my feed is just real races. That's always my problem is once I like... Okay, I don't know if experiment is the right word, but I'll start like looking at some new content on YouTube that I don't normally start watching. And YouTube will be like, this is what your feed is going to be literally forever. I hope that you're really into insert thing you're curious about here. All right, those are the Tesla turrets. So I'm going to move these Spidertrons out, bring them back home so that the bots don't have to run as far to deliver stuff to them. Not that this is even doing anything yet. How the heck does it even work? It looks like a big old eyeball on top of something. It reminds me of a boss. A boss is the wrong word, but I guess it is kind of a boss in Shining Force, one of my favorite games of all time. What? What? Oh, I see. They're facing the wrong direction now. Wow, how did that happen? This should be orange going through. I guess because I copy pasted them actually. Whoops. This is definitely meant to be pink here and orange in the middle. Okay, it should be like this. I'm gonna dump the spaghetti pipeline. This is now putting pink down here, which we don't want, so I'm going to dump that out. Cool, so now the purple goop is going down and the purple goop is going up. I didn't realize you could have two fluids in one pipe. That's news to me. How's Firefly doing? I thought they were shooting up the quantum processors. I put that under fueling. Okay, which means that the Artemis has it instead. No problem. I'm gonna just remove that request. That was a blunder on my part. I'm gonna just keep him on the Artemis for now. We're gonna just bring Firefly back. I would also make a fusion reactor, but I want a few of them before I actually start going bananas, to be honest. Something I want to change too is I want to expand out this area on Bulgora. I'd like to put these somewhere though, so it's not just lost power. That looks like a good spot for them. We can really use more storage. Should be at least a market improvement. Super nice that these ships can reliably fly from point A to point B without any damage. And also without refueling anymore. Okay, so the Starfarer has one extra fusion generator on it, so I'm going to drop that down because I'm not using it up here. We don't need the steam turbines, nor the heat exchanger, nor the nuclear reactor, nor the solar panels. In fact, I can remove these solar panels. I can't believe Control Z actually works, but it certainly did. I know that I was told that it worked before, but I was still a non-believer that it would just work, and it just works. It just works. Why does it have all these artillery shells? I guess it was delivering artillery shells to Gleba. I could probably have Gleba pick up its own now though. Cool. So you have ammo on the belt. Everything has bullets and we have power. Thinking we're good to send you over to get everything else. Alright, let's send you to Vulcanus. Again, we're gonna have to remove some of our circuit conditions to make everything work. I'm optimistic it'll be fine. If it's not fine, well, we can fix it. I'll save just in case. Calling all spidertrons. Look at it. The gang's all here. Maybe I should make Ogre cap a little bit later so it pops out more. Really hate how I get so obsessed over stuff randomly. I get what you're saying, that you really hate it, because I get very similar, and the part that sucks about it, especially at least for me, is that it makes it so that I don't want to do other stuff that I would otherwise want to do, if that makes sense. Like, I'll fall behind on stories. I have a book I've been wanting to read that's literally like, it's sitting right next to me, right here, that I've been wanting to read, but I just can't focus on it because I get so obsessed with other stuff. I can if I really force myself, but it's not super pleasant. But like, I don't think it's a bad thing that you should hate or be upset about, to be honest. Like, it just means that you can like be super passionate about stuff, and I think that's a vibe. We've arrived over the beautiful skies of Glebatorius Maximus. Once we arrive, we'll drop down the portable fusion reactor over to Novice. We're slowly getting our rockets supplied, but of course there's a lot of spidertrons that need rockets, so it's just taking some time. What was I going to do? Right, we were going to change a request inside. I think I need to be in ghost mode to do it though. I'm gonna remove 2 of these for now, just so it'll keep running, and we'll put in a request for that portable fusion reactor. Alright, never mind. I thought I could just place it over and it would just wait. But instead it just deleted that one. After all, why shouldn't I have 14 exoskeletons? Can I see its like stats somewhere? Oh, was it on this page? 750 shield capacity is pretty cool. Oh, does it add more charging spots too? Yeah, it only has 2 and then it gets more with every one. That's interesting. I would have definitely given myself more robo ports in the fancier ones if I had known. Alright, so the Starfarer successfully arrived above Foundryland, and it successfully got its foundries. I forgot there's a cryogenic plant you need there. We shouldn't really need that unless you're going to Aquilaroni, but you will be eventually going to Aquilaroni, so we should be prepared for that one. I really can't believe we just lost a bunch of cryogenics plants. I don't know what happened with that. I'm sure we didn't like lose them literally. We definitely need a kilo to like start making things passively instead of being like reliant on me swapping this one crafter. Apparently we need to drop more refined concrete down as well, so I think I'm going to add a request for refined concrete. Now that we have so much space, it's so much better. So we'll add another condition, we'll just add cargo. Move that bad boy up here. Fine concrete, that way it'll always have 1k to drop down. Ah yes, so it doesn't have circuit conditions anymore. It should just be able to go, although I should check for ammo, which I have it checked for. I'll have to set up the Starfarer like that too. Over 500 is fine. It's not currently requesting these things, so I should turn this back on so it'll start getting science and stuff again. Okay, we can turn this off. I don't want it to go fuel up yet. It shouldn't, in theory. Actually, it might try to go fuel up. I should keep an eye on it, because it can't make it out to Volcanus without pit stopping at Gleba, I guess, to get some rocket turrets. And make some rockets as well. So we'll go over to manually go pick up rocket turrets. Oh, we also need a cryogenic plant, actually, so it's got to come back home for a little bit. Is the Apollo still picking up rocket turrets? It is. We'll just drop those back at home once it swings by. Everything is looking so nice now. I'm so happy about that. I'm really surprised the increased artillery range didn't hit anything here. Gleba's just so profoundly chill. I'm like so shocked at how chill Gleba was. People made it seem a lot worse than it is. These updated ships, in spite of them traveling slower, should be much better for like time passed for actually doing things. Like the inductor right now is checking. Oh no, the inductor's the old design. I was like, the inductor's checking a circuit that doesn't work anymore, but it's working somehow. I wonder. I fixed Volcanus with its coal issue a while ago, thankfully, so it looks like we're not running out of coal anytime soon. I'm sure it's stressing out now because I've made a request for a tungsten plate and hasn't had a tungsten plate request in a long time. Factory's like, uh-oh, here we go again. Gotta start running. Get those blue circuits so we can fire those rockets. You must have already received your thing. You did. Oh my goodness. This is what it's all about. I love it. I don't know if it's possible to be able to get enough of it because of how much I love it. There is a big biter there. Look at our stupid legs. Oh my god. I forgot to turn on auto targeting. We have so much range. I love it. We're basically an artillery turret. This is messed up. Look at that range. Goodbye. We can hit all the way over there. That's incredible. It's almost off screen. Okay, so it'd be a bad idea to put nukes in this. Oh. Hold the phone. Oh, sorry, biter. Is this transportation? We're so fast. That's actually crazy. How do you make a nuke? Holy moly. It's kind of expensive on the uranium. However, how curious. We have a setup where we can potentially make it now. We don't need any more. So, let's do that. I think that'd be an appropriate way to end off what we're working on right now. Specifically, I'm going to just rip down this side. Steal the excess over here. Oh my god, just deconstructed already. I'm sorry, my micro is not the best. Okay, so I'm going to set it up so that this just filters for the uranium. Whoops. Puts that bad boy in a box. While it is profoundly expensive, we can make a few of them. This is so fast. I know it was like... I know I've said it a few times now, but I'm really losing my mind at how cool it is. You know, the damage actually isn't that big. Oh, I see. It has several layers, like an onion. Sorry for quoting Shrek there. I guess I wasn't quoting, I was referencing. How many explosivos do you need for each one? Only 10. Only 10 in 100 uranium-235. The humble legendary bomb. Where did I make that? It was down here somewhere, right? It's got to be right in front of me. Atomic bomb. Okay, it is in front of me. Should have put quality modules in there. There we go. Did I lose the uranium-235? Oh no, it's in the spidertron. It's like, where did it go? Can you also pick up like a bunch of foundries? Apparently we're like out of them. That would be super cash money if you could do that. My lovely Radiant Starfarer. Welcome home, good hunter. Makes me want to play Bloodborne again. It's such a shame they never ported Bloodborne to PC. What does an atomic bomb even do? I mean, I guess I have an idea. I know that it can blow a hole in the ground or something. Let's make 2 of them and go have fun with it, I guess. I found out the other day that Accidentally in Love was written for Shrek 2. Stop. No, it wasn't. I actually loved that song in Shrek 2, unironically. But there's no chance that that's the case. Really. That's crazy. Okay, I gotta turn off auto-targeting, period. And I'm also gonna save, because it's probably gonna be profoundly cursed, but that's okay. Wikipedia says Accidentally Loves a song by American rock band Counting Crows. The song was written for the opening scene of the 2004 DreamWorks animation film Shrek 2 and appears in the movie soundtrack as the opening track. It was released as a single on May 3rd, 2 weeks before the movie appeared. That's crazy. Oh, don't put that in my own rocket. Actually, maybe I do want one in my own rocket launcher. I really love this spidertron. I really do. It's so cute. Does it like travel between its own rockets if I fire? I gotta go find something to shoot. Hey. You know what? I'm going back over there. I know it's a long walk, but I did say that I was going to cause extreme harm to the biters that kept destroying that upper wall. And is it really a long walk? This is awesome. Legendary Spidertron was so worth it. Oh, we went past the fish alarm. We'll go by rocket. We're like as fast as a rocket, actually. It's kind of amusing. Alright, where are the jerks that are eating our pollution up here? Getting angry at us. Probably up there to the right, if I were to guess. Yeah, artillery did a number on everything out here. Okay, it certainly does move the rockets, so we gotta be a little careful. Is there anything up here? There is stuff up here. Alright, I'm loading it. Let's go find a nice meaty one and just drop it in the middle. That looks pretty good, right? Our range is pretty high. Oh, it's so slow. Oh my god. That's really efficient. It feels morally questionable, admittedly, but that's really efficient. I gotta say, that really deals with a biter nest. I want to do another one. I gotta turn off auto targeting to do it though. With this like super high range, like that literally dealt with like the whole nest basically, and we were just so far out of the range of it. Does it leave a permanent crater? Is that part of it now? I like it, and it was an achievement too, so win-win. All right, so I'm gonna equip that there, and we're going to turn off auto firing with and without. We don't have a lot of rockets left, so I'm gonna just dip this and then go. Goodbye. Holy moly. That was a very efficient shot, too. I mean, it'll probably just grow back there. We're doing some achievements, I guess. All right, let's turn on the auto firing. This thing is way too fast for its own good. It's also the perfect speed, so I don't know why I'm saying it's way too fast, but I love it. I also want to take the whole spidertron crew out. I wonder if they'll move the same speed or not. They probably won't. This one will probably just be really far ahead of it. So you know what? Maybe I'll micro this one and then control the other ones. Bringing the gang around. Oh, right. I could just have them follow me. That's something I could totally do. Then we're just going to go cruise around and kill some nests, I think, for fun. I know for fun it's a little bit deranged, but come on. We gotta take a victory lap. The creator is perm. Interesting. I'm definitely, during my randomizer, I'm going to set it up so that our researchers have a chance to give us a nuclear bomb trap. As devastating as that could potentially be, it does seem really funny. Oh, look at our range. We shoot from so far away that we call the group in. Spidertrons are the best. I don't know why they opted to put Spidertrons in this game, but I'm so happy they did. Oh, I love them so much. This really brings out a destructive side of me, but man, I love it. Tired of dealing with native biters attacking your factory. With these 8 simple legs. Why are you so slow? Oh, were you repairing your shield? Like, look at this. Our range is like almost double the other ones too. Incredible. Love them. I don't think it's possible to get enough of them. We're out of rockets. Oh no. Bring around our crew to protect us. I wasn't around for it, but apparently the Spidertron was a 1.0 surprise. Oh, that's so cool. I love them. They're just so cool. It really puts into perspective how much faster we are. And like, again, these ones are not bad. I guess it's just the difference between the 3 exoskeletons and how many we have? 3, 6, 9, 12 of them. Crazy. It makes sense for 4 times as fast, but they were already pretty quick. Oh, we're far from home. I'm getting distracted. All right, so... Oh. Those jerks are still attacking us. Ah, it's fine. They win this round. I'm too lazy to go kill them again. Also, we're really low on rockets because of how many I've been using. Very satisfying, though. What request is not satisfied? Oh, I see the rocket turrets and stuff. Did I want you to go to Gleba? You couldn't make them anyways. Yeah, we'll send you to Gleba really quick. It shouldn't be a difference if you don't need rockets or anything. May as well just grab the rocket turrets while you're there. Why aren't you taking any items in? I'm surprised. Oh, because you're checking for things. You have enable disable. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like you can make some stuff at least. We have a lot of lithium plate in storage. Cool. So we'll do that, and then we'll have Fulgora make a request for... Oh, it already has a request for cryogenic plants. Just so other ships can grab them by swinging by Fulgora. I love it. This was so much fun. What a fun Factorio playthrough. I don't know if I'll do more or not. I might. I could go for Prometheum Science. I accept that. On the other hand, 2.1 is coming out in the near future, so it might just be better to like chill for a little bit. I don't know. Either way, I'm satisfied with it. Fish at the end of the day. We got any more of them? Not just the other one in there. Although we do have an extra emotional support one. At the end of the day, fish is, I think, the most true thing. Okay. No, I want my fish back. Heck. Where did you take it? I don't want the one in the other box. I just want the one. I already have a legendary fish on me? Oh. What? I have so many extra fish. Yeah, this top topic, we ever played Outer Wilds? I have not ever played Outer Wilds. I mix up Outer Wilds and another game, neither of which I've played. What is the other one I'm thinking of? So Outer Wilds is critically acclaimed, award-winning open world mystery about a solar system trapped in endless time. No, I have not played Outer Wilds. There's another one that came out at around the same time that had a very similar name that I kept mixing it up with. I don't remember what it was though, but it was more of like a Fallout style game. Outer Worlds, is that what it was? Yeah, the Outer Worlds is what I kept mixing up Outer Wilds with, but no, I haven't played it. Yeah, Outer Worlds came out same year. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. But no, I haven't. I'm not against playing it for the record. I just haven't played it. Our blue science is or our black science is gunked. I love that just issues always crop up. It's really good ammo. I was just thinking about the other day. I'll check it out. Do you think it'd be good for a stream game or more like a cozy up and play it some night? I don't really know how long it is or much about it other than the fact that they say it's a mystery on this very specific Steam synopsis that showed up when I searched for it. I just want to note that our base has been running off of 4 military science machines as well. Miko engineering always works. Could be either. I don't know if it brings viewers or not. I don't know. End of the day, like, I always love to bring more viewers in because it's nice, but I always want to do things that I enjoy because I think that if I'm doing things that are like positive that I'll enjoy, then I feel like people will enjoy watching it more. Which is a real issue for someone that does get like really focused on things. Because if I do something people hate, then like GG. What can I do about it? Oh no. Huh. I guess the artillery's just got the notice to fire. That was spooky. They finally got mad. I don't think they're in our cloud though. I have to imagine just an artillery shell fired at one. Either that or artillery can't see nests maybe. Are we out of artillery shells? Is that why there's none here? We are. Okay, cool. It's been firing a lot of them. I mean, it's a good thing. That means it's been doing its job. We do have some artillery shells. Oh, it was just completely out of them, so it hadn't fired before. But then as soon as this arrived, it shot down the artillery shells. That's what it was. I understand. Where's the uncommon one of these hiding? What the heck? Found the uncommon one. That means there's also one of those sitting on the Artemis too. Crazy, I thought I had dealt with everything weird. Alright, so the Starfarer is getting its shipments. Cool, and now it's good on that, so we're gonna go back to Novice. Again, the nice thing of this design is we can really just like click go and don't have to wait anymore. Has the Artemis left here yet and come back? Is that what's happened? Oh my god, Fulgore's already got cryogenic plants. Everything is so cool now. I mean, it's cool before, I guess. Should I have Firefly go pick stuff up? May as well. We'll go pick up some cryogenic plants from Fulgora, and then it'll swing back to Novice on its own. Yeah, that makes sense. It didn't have any extra artillery shells because it had used them, I guess, previously, and there was just none to bring up there, so it didn't fire. But then it immediately fired off all of them and upset a few different nests, it looked like. Thankfully, it wasn't too devastating or anything. I really like that these walls just don't do anything. Like, the walls are there, don't get me wrong, but they really don't do anything. I'm gonna just put them on little different corners, then select all of them so I can grab them if I need to. There's so few bots on here. There's 70 logistics and 80 construction. Yeah, I just like to clean your territory. Exactly, you totally get it. It's funny. I feel like I've I don't know if beaten Factorio is the right way to put it. I feel like I don't want to put that on fueling. That was also a mistake to put that there. Not that it's gonna matter, but I need to put it somewhere else. Can I move it to another line? No? Okay, we'll leave it for a second, then we gotta remove it because I don't want everyone trying to pick up cryogenic plants from there. I lost my train of thought. Oh right, I feel like I've successfully beaten my goals I set for myself in Factorio, so I'm satisfied and don't feel like I'm going to be like, oh, I have to keep playing, or oh, I don't want to keep playing or anything. Like I'm at a point where I can go or stop and feel like I've done what I wanted to. But I'm also just having such a nice time that I don't ever really want to stop, which is why I think the randomizer is a good idea. Maybe we'll do one of those next week. I think that could be a fun one. I'd also like to start Final Fantasy, my long-awaited Final Fantasy marathon, if I can, next week as well. In addition, I think that I'm going to start doing VTubing next week as well. Because it's been a long time that I commissioned the model, like forever ago. And I don't really want it to do like traditional stuff. I just wanted a way to have like face cam stuff without having a face cam that I didn't want, if that makes sense. But I think that's going to be what we're going to do next week. Should be fun. A lot of fun stuff in the pipeline. Stuff I'm excited about. It should be a fun week. I forgot that the steel's not doing anything over here. Right, the Starfarer is just chilling here. I'm just looking at it. So Monday should be a big day. I think Monday will be fun. Send it back, we'll drop down these. With that, the Starfarer is just going to be good to go. Like, it's already got sulfur. It's technically backed up a little bit here, but it's fine. It'll use a boatload of sulfur and then be good to go. I like that these have the option to use the copper if I want to hook them in later. Did my music stop? Did I run out of music? I did run out of music. Where doth the music go? There doth the music. But yeah, so next week, I'm thinking Factorio randomizer. Obviously, we're going to start with using the model as well, and Final Fantasy 1. Those are the big things I want to do for next week. Maybe we'll do some Arknights or something too, because it's been a little bit, but I'm thinking those are the big things. I also might pick up this playthrough more too. I am interested to push for getting all the achievements in the game, because I think that's always a fun thing to go for. I was very much into that kind of thing. Anytime there's something with achievements, I really like trying to 100% it if it's within reason. But we have a good chunk of them to go still, so there's plenty of stuff to do, though. Build a locomotive in the first 90 minutes of the game is an interesting one. There's still plenty we can do here, like a quality module 3. I want to make a better setup for that. Killing the 2 demolishers is easy. The combat robot one should be pretty easy, too. I guess to be able to get that one, you need to do this tech 3 times. So I'll queue that one up too for the robo count. Cool, so we've already got the cryogenic plant coming up here, which is very nice. Said it was sending 8 of them, which I thought was quite unlikely since we didn't have 8 available. Nor do I really want them to send 5, but so it goes. Yeah, unfortunately our calcite production's been kind of stinky just because everything's been kind of backed up. Oh, actually you're not able to drop any more ice. What happened here? Surprised that's incorrect. That means it's probably wrong on the Artemis too. Maybe just stack differently in the Artemis. Either way, I'm going to drop the limit down to 500. Yeah, there's still plenty of space there. We did shorten those belts. Everything's funky. I helped you. You did help. Like, this is a team effort. Full stop. I mean, maybe I'd be able to do it eventually, but I think it's a team. We're a unit. Have you seen anything more iconic than Miko plus chat? I don't think so. I keep thinking those designs are the new design, but they're not. There's so much free space. I could definitely trim down more space, but it's fine. Okay, so the Starfarer is now sort of successfully making explosives. Whenever coal gets put through, does it make it like in a single second? It does. It makes it really, really fast. Explosives go through, rockets are made, bada bing, bada boom. This is now working. So cool, the Starfarer should be basically good to go. Now that it's processing stuff all together, I'm going to set it so that it's going to do its normal trip, remove the Gleba part, remove these requirements and stuff, and I'm going to just let it do its thing. Should be simple enough. Make sure it has enough ammo. It's trying to go to a kilo because it's low on fuel, actually, so I guess I can't let it do its thing quite yet until it has a few more rockets. It stuck it in the novice part. I wonder if it'll stay there or not. I guess this will be nice to test. I would like to send it over, but again, if we have like no rockets, it's just gonna explode halfway through. Calcite's slowly coming down the line, which means that we're getting there. Hopefully we can get our tungsten plate and stuff loaded up now as well. We also don't need these water barrels anymore, so we can just drop those off. There's plenty of extra space to be made. I'm so happy that I'm not going to have to listen to them being upset about not having enough space anymore, though, especially for cargo ships like this. It seems quite nice. I'm so happy about that. Everything is so cool. Factorio really makes you feel like you've accomplished a lot. All things considered, we weren't like super far. We were close to being on rate, but I think we were ahead of rate ever so slightly for the uranium. So I'm glad that happened like that. I never even set up the other uranium train. Like I have the line done and everything. I just need to put down a stop. I may as well work on that really quickly. I just got so distracted. Everything changed once the the uranium finished. We also need to set up some power for that, obviously. So let's plug these bad boys in so that they can actually do their zapping and thwapping as required. Perfect. We'll put those together. We will copy. I think. Oh, maybe it's still in my paste. I forgot I copied the train stop and then got rid of it. Heck, it's totally not in there anymore. We can still copy him. Remember your first few minutes when you're digging with in the mines of the pickaxe? You've come so far. You really have, though. Like, I thought that, like, initially when I got bots, I was like, kind of unironically, I was like, what's the point of this? Now I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to go back to this planet because my spidertrons can blow up the people trying to ruin my day. I don't know exactly where this needs to go. Is a bot coming with that? I think it's that one right there. I would wager. I should set up herbal ports over here. They run out of power and they're like, we gotta go back. Oh, that research is really, really quick. I guess it's not that quick. I find it hard to play now without a quick start bot mod. Yeah, doing the Stellar Horizons stuff that I was doing with my roommate, you get like gold bots, I want to say, really early on. You don't get roboports, but you get personal ones. And that's just like, oh, this is so nice. Take your time, bots. I don't mind. Although I've noticed none of you are holding a train stop. There you are. Oops, that wall's not the best looking. We'll fix that after this. Oh my God, it ran out of fuel like an inch before the finish line. I get that though, I've been there. The fact that you made it to the finish line says a lot, bot. You're doing great. There we go. Whoa, they're heckin' crazy looking. I gotta bait an enemy into doing something. Hold on, let me grab my spidertron. Where are the spidertrons? There they are. Oh, I forgot you're all following me. While very cute, I want to do something really quickly on my own. Emphasis on really quickly, because we're gonna arrive here very fast. I want to try and bait some things and see how Tesla turrets work. I am curious if they're... how efficient they are, I guess. The range is a little bit low. But maybe they're just really, really good, so it kind of balances it out. It's also not that low. I'm being a little bit dramatic. It's fine. It's my platform. I'm going to complain. Whoops. That's not where you want to plug that in. Can I move this over here? Thank you very much. Plug that in there. Get rid of that. Plug that in like that. Cool, 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 cool. So that should be the train stop. This will be uranium mine 3. And again, we need a dedicated train for this one. So uranium. I'm looking for the image, okay. And that. Then uranium mine 3. I believe in map view you can copy a train, so I'm gonna see if I can catch the uranium train. Okay, I got the rail with the train. Mainly so I can just adjust one of the stops and have it be a little bit easier. I really like this like offloading platform. Heck. Seems to prioritize the rails. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I can queue it at least. I mean, whatever. It's fine. I'll do it manually, I guess, if I have to. I'm sure there's some way to do it, but it's no biggie. Whoops. Is that facing the right way? Yeah, it totally is. Cool, so those will get placed. I also gotta bring the The mining juice, I believe it's called, over here as well. You know, maybe we do something different here, actually. I think this is like the... Whoops. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, well, real mature. I think this is the exact use case for a fluid wagon. Oh, can I not attach it here? Looked up, they said you can copy paste schedule to the shift click thing. I never tried it. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's nice then. Oh, it must be built on a rail. Okay, so it's not because there's no rail there. Because of my own shortcomings, really. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the rail to arrive. In the meantime, I want to go test the this out really quick. I'm gonna agitate this nest deliberately. I guess there's a smaller one here. I'll agitate this one. I should have turned off my auto firing. Come on. Come on. Oh, you almost got me. You're so close. You're gonna get me. Oh, you're stuck on the trees. I'll be honest, I didn't expect nature to come in clutch like this for me. You really get stuck on trees, huh? Oh my god. Those are destructive. What the heck? I didn't think they were going to be so good. Why do so much damage? I guess because it jumps? Like that shot like 3 times and did like 700 damage. I guess like 600 damage a shot. What the heck? Cool. Alright. Destructive, but we'll take it. Yeah, they almost got me. It was close. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I want a fluid wagon here. And then we'll have some pumps. I think you have to use pumps to take off a fluid wagon. I really don't know. Surely we don't need that many pumps. I don't really know how fluids work, admittedly. Put down a storage thing here. Get some pipes. Some piperonis. And then instead of bringing the liquid all that far away, let's just do it over here. I also need to set up a way for it to get that fluid. Is this stop being used? What stop is this? Uranium drop-off. Okay, so it's certainly being used. One issue is, in its current state, it's gonna clog up the rail, I think, right here when it drops off. It shouldn't last very long, but it will temporarily stop the stone of all things from going, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. What I'm wondering is if I can set up the fueling here, because that'd be really convenient. Oh, do I need to double side? I guess I do, actually. It should be like right here. I'm gonna try and tease it out like this, so to speak. Because this should be the perfect spot, and this should be able to pump at the angle. So our sulfuric acid goes like this. Unfortunately, fluid wagons would be exactly vertical or horizontal for a pump to attach. Really? That's like almost exactly vertical. I mean, if I move this like here, maybe we can get away with it. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, no biggie. In that case, I will have to figure something else out. I think one of the easiest things I could do is make a separate drop-off for this and then load it in. So let's do that. I'm going to copy this design up to here specifically. Let's make it more like this. I'll have to deconstruct a good chunk of it, but I want to make sure that I can like paste it symmetrically like this. I'm going to call for deconstruction of most things here. At least the lower stuff. Actually, I wanted to keep a lot of that lower stuff now that I'm looking at it. Also, this stop almost certainly just broke. Let me fix that. No, it's still iron drop off, really? I expected that to change, to be honest. Cool. It's so easy with bots at this speed to set up a new train spot. My goodness. I was kind of dreading this because I thought it was going to take a while. And I think what we're going to do is just make this a straight across. And then have it attach like here-ish, but we're going to make it look nice, obviously. Why can't I make you curved? I have to go from this one? Why are you so wonky looking? Why are you so scrungly? What happened? I mean, that looks good, but now I gotta trim out those ones. Is there one extra one there? Nope. What the heck? Why will you not let me make it myself, but you're happy making it yourself? I'm gonna break all my rails doing this. Okay, we were able to reattach that one. There is one little extra one. I want to say it's that one. Can I mouse over it? Okay, cool. It should be that one. It should reattach now. Reattach that as well. Okay, you know what? Maybe this was a little bit too wacky. I don't hate that. My options are very limited. I don't dislike that one. Let's go for that. Cool. So I will want these to be able to cut upwards to reconvene up here. We'll do that. And then we will... Oh, we put them backwards. We thought we could, but we couldn't. Trains are so neat. I'm glad they're making a reason to make quality trains. That's a very positive change. Quality is just super interesting. I also saw they made it so that you'll be able to not have quality enabled while also playing Space Age, which is a surprise to me. I didn't realize there was like a call for it, but I guess it was something people wanted. Eh? How is there already stuff here? That makes sense. I need to change this to uranium drop-off too. They can drop off stuff for now, but... Okay, they left like instantly. Perfect. Okay, that was a load-bearing power pole. Load-bearing power pole alert. Alright, so this should be the quality stuff. How am I going to reconnect this is the question. I think undergrounds are basically always the solution. So this is normally a quality line. So I'm going to disconnect the quality part and then rehook in this part here. I think this is an okay way to do it. This might actually be kind of overkill-y. That's okay. And we'll do this. Okay, every lane should be good to go now. The underground's a little bit inconvenient there, but it's fine. Important thing is that everything can flow. So now we can set up a fluid part there as well, which we wanted to do before. Uranium mine 3. Then we'll add uranium drop off 2, which I didn't put a space, so I'll need to fix that. Empty cargo, full cargo. I forgot to request fuel for you, that's my bad. Absolute blunder. I'm so glad that you can do that. That's such a useful thing to learn. Okay, so we need to set up some pumps. I'm going to assume the distance between these are reasonable, so it'll be like one space and then pumps. Okay, that's probably not where we wanted the pump, realistically. Actually, yeah, this is a two-way, so we're gonna also need to bring this down. Okay, nope, don't do that. Cool, saved. Sorry about that time I told you to remove all the bots. That was a real blunder on my part, and I did not mean it, and I realized the error of my ways, and I will not make that mistake again. Probably for a few minutes. I'm guessing it's about the train's length. Okay, it's 2 more to match it up, so we'll just do that. I hope this works like I think it will. I don't see why it wouldn't. Alright, so let's work on bringing the sulfuric acid down. Where doth the sulfuric acid go? It goes only up. In that case, we will bring it only right back down. Trying to scope out a nice path right here. Doesn't look terrible. If we can line it up like right here. Right here, actually. Even better. If we can pull it out here, it'd be ideal. Let's not make it go over the spaceship. I'm really nervous about the spaceship. I never want to take it down. I'm always very careful to keep my spaceship together. I don't know why. I just like seeing it there. So I always try to build around the scrap of it. Like right here and everything. Can we turn down here? We can certainly turn down at this point. Failed to connect. Okay. Looks like we need to move this pole a little to the side to make that work out. That is a load-bearing power pole alert for sure. Forgot that you do that when I have 2 of them copied. What's the max distance we can do on this? Whoops, there we go. Looks like here, a little bit out of where we'd want it to be. That's a shame. And then 1 normal pipe there. Looks like the sulfuric acid is already down here, so this should work. Nice. Hey, 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 hey. Go to the drop-off. You're supposed to have full cargo inventory, right? Okay, so... thank goodness that they're smart enough to stop. Where's full cargo? I can't find it. Alright, I'm removing the mine, so you'll just sit here. Okay, cool. You're getting sulfuric acid. Exactly what we were hoping for. You're doing the thing that you're supposed to do. You have been properly set up. You also fill apparently extremely fast. You can hold 50,000? Okay, that's a pretty significant amount. I mean, it shouldn't matter too much. Once we fill those down there, I can't imagine they're using it at a pace that would be bad. So I want to rename this train stop because there was no space in uranium drop-off 2, and I wanted to put that there. Boom. Okay, so we want uranium mine 3, and we want... note that only 3 of the pumps can connect the wagon at once for each little tank it has. Oh, is that the case? I didn't even notice. That's probably these with the connections on them. Alright, we'll just have it like that then. I didn't realize they were connecting on top like that. That's really cute. I never noticed that animation before. Oh, that means we can get another achievement too. We'll go for that in a little bit. So we will specifically have the weight condition of has cargo, not has cargo. I want you to check for a specific item. Item count. Uranium is equal to 0, I guess. I wonder if there's a better way to do it. I don't want it to check for the fuel specifically. Has cargo? No. Eh? Uh-oh. Ah, okay, there's broken rail signal. So I was like, why is everybody sitting here? Because there's no rail signal here, so everything's getting all wonky. Actually, there's probably not a signal needed all the way back here. But we do need it before the stop. Ah, it's this one over here. This rail chain is showing everything. I think that fixes it at least. Yeah, okay, everything's flowing at least. Have you arrived at the mine yet? You have not. You're about to arrive though. So I want it to be... I'll set passenger present for now. I guess I can do circuit condition. Can that... I assume it can check itself? Oh, we actually started delivering stuff to mine, right? I forgot that that was something we had to do. Forgot to plug in the other fluid as well. Oopsie on that one. Looks like it dumps the fluid pretty heckin' quick. Again, it's like I need to dump the fluid once or twice. I just realized a tremendous blunder on my design. And I don't know how to rectify it right now. Okay, I know how to correct it. I know how to correct it pretty easily. I need to change this. I need this to be a one-way street. Reason being, if it's not, it's gonna load into the station backwards every time. Which won't necessarily be the end of the world, but it'll kind of be devastating. I think this is an okay solution. There's not a particular reason for it to be a double-sided train. So just plugging it back into the line here would be just fine. Since this is the only one coming down this way, it should be this easy. We don't even need any circuits or anything for it. That's simple. That way it's always going forward. We could put rail signals down. We'll probably put down a couple just in case on this line. But being that this is only being driven by a single train, it should not matter meaningfully. Still, it's nice to have them on intersections just in case, so I don't see a reason not to. Probably should move that up a little bit too. So glad you can place them double-sided. It shouldn't matter. Nothing else should ever come down here unless I mess something up pretty bad. It should be fine. It's just out of Roboport range too. Aw, nuts. Actually, you know, I can speed this up a little bit. There we go. Alrighty then. Yeah, Tesla turrets are crazy. Tesla turrets might be better than fire turrets, potentially. It's possible that the improved spitters are spicier. I would expect to see attacks pretty soon, so we'll put that to the test. Can you use sulfuric acid as something for flamethrowers, or is it only the core ones? I think it's only the core ones, right? Yeah. Heavy oil, light oil, and that third one. Petroleum gas, I forgot the name of it for a hot second. Apparently I didn't plug these in either, which is why it's going so heckin' slow. However, we now have sulfuric acid. Rail signal. I wanted to put one of those over here just in case. I like putting them right after my stops. Cool, so that should be good. They'll finish building that out. Did I set the condition for this? I don't think I did. So it can check cargo specifically. So it's item count. Again, it's gonna be weird though. I guess I can add a weight condition for time as well. That's probably my best bet, I think. I think I'm gonna do time passed as well as full cargo and empty cargo maybe, but this will always be like, it'll never be full on the fluid. I wish I could be like full cargo ignoring the fluid wagon, because using quality makes it a little bit more tough, I feel, to really determine how much should be there. Full cargo is tricky with quality too. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Because it's just going to have like one legendary in a single spot and then not go off. What a pain. It'll probably just be a time pass. Oh, 5 seconds inactivity. Is that something you can do instead of just time? Oh, that's a great idea. That's wonderful. Perfect. It won't ever have its cargo inventory emptied at the stop. But 5 seconds inactivity is exactly what I wanted, but I didn't have a good way to like put that into words. We produce more fish yet? One fish. Cool, so this should be okay to travel now, so I'm going to just have it travel to uranium mine. It'll probably take a while for it to load up. Actually, let me do drop-off first. It'll give this a chance to fill up more. Why was this filling so slowly? Maybe the back wagon was completely full. Is that what it was? Yeah, okay, so the back wagon was full. They were all full. They were just fitting in a few of the lower quality ones. Cool, 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 cool. I'm just trying to watch the rail signals as it goes. I mean, this should be fine. That looked fine. There's something funky I saw, but it might have just been fine. I really love this loading bay area. This was really fun to make, and it's really simple too, and it looks so nice, I feel. Alright, it arrives, drops off everything. Quality stuff goes to the right. Normal stuff goes up here. Quality stuff latches into the quality line over here. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that is right. That is right. Maybe? Wait. This one plexes me. What is this here for? This just makes it so that quality goes back into the normal line. Why is this a thing? Your train bay looks professional. Oh, I appreciate that. It was really fun to design on stream. This doesn't make any sense to me. I think you may have added that splitter in a fit of madness. Does it sound like me? Do I sound like I do fits of madness? But now I'm really curious. Has this just never been running? Yeah, okay, yep. Oh boy. Oh, you know what I could have done to fix it like really easily though? I could just output priority and then call it, I guess I could just put it normal and then put it like that. That would fix it. Hopefully that's a temporary thing. How are we doing on our stockpile of... there's an excess of rocket fuel. I was like, what happened here? Sorry, my brain like fully shut down. Like I was just like, Miko.exe powered off fully. I was real lost in the sauce looking at that. Cool. Alright, so how are we doing on this? Yeah, we got a little bit of them, not many of them. I think it's just because it was like chunked up for a while, so we should be better now. Okay, this one doesn't need that anymore. It should be fine. Well, that way we can dump excess. Okay, so why are you sitting here? I'm sorry. You're waiting for a full cargo inventory, and this being 0. Nobody. You're good. Alright, is our sulfuric acid like ultra gunked because of what I'm doing? It wouldn't surprise me. It does appear to be on the gunked side of things. Miko, you can't just fix all your problems by slapping down a beacon with speed modules. Watch me. Haven't seen a problem I can't fix without doing that yet. Alright, cool. Everything looks good. This is now loading. It has that condition to just I totally had these backwards. This has empty rather than full. So I was really... A fit of madness sounds right. Full cargo. 4 or 5 seconds. Boom. It didn't get anything new in the time. It's full up. It's like, we're out of here. Sweet. Not that it matters much anymore, but I did want to finish this since we had designed it initially, and I felt like it would have been kind of wasteful to not do so. Our little rails here are a little wiggly. I like that. I don't remember it being so jank right here, but that's okay. Cool. Cool. All right, with that done, like, honest to goodness, I think that's probably going to be stream for today. I know it's a little bit on the shorter side, but I accomplished what I wanted to, and I've been having fun with doing stuff. I want to do Blender stuff, really, is what it is. I felt bad that I haven't done basically any of it all week, so I want to do at least a little bit of it. Because the thing with me is if I put something off and then I don't start doing it at least a little bit, I will like completely put it on the back burner like permanently, which I don't want to do because I want to learn this skill and get good at it and stuff. I need to really force myself to do it because if not, I'll find every excuse in the book to not commit to it. So this is really just me keeping myself accountable for stuff in a way. Either way, next week's going to be really fun. We'll do the Factorio randomizer. I think that'll be a fun time. So I'll start Final Fantasy 1. Start using the model and stuff. It'll be good. Have fun with Blender. I appreciate it. Let me just pose my spiders one more time. Oh my god, that one's so fast. The council will decide your fate. Maybe that's too intense. This will make for a cool save screen, though. Sweet. I like it. Actually, these three need to shift a little bit to the side, I think. This is the kind of dumb stuff I do. Me, why do I never accomplish anything? Also me. Alright, perfect. Good enough. Cool. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. It was a lot of fun. Very fun playthrough. I'm glad that I finally beat Factorio meaningfully and I got my legendary spidertron to boot with it. Again, randomize next week. Gonna start using the model and streaming with that, which will be fun. And then Final Fantasy. I don't know which days will be which. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for hanging around and stuff. I hope you had a great time because I know I did. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.